Fatima.
Hi, I'm Jennifer.
Nice to meet you, Jennifer.
Nice to meet you too.
So I have this referral here in front of me that just says that you came by because there's a few things that you want to discuss, but it doesn't go into much detail. So what brings you by the office today?
Well, a lot of people in my life have told me that they're concerned about the way I've been drinking.
Okay. So when they say they're concerned, what does that mean to you?
Well, I mean, I can admit that maybe I'm drinking a little too much.
So how much would you say you drink a day?
Well, I don't really drink during the day, but after work, like maybe like 5 o'clock, I might have a glass of wine. When I cook dinner and start to get the kids ready for bed. Mommy juice. That's what all my girlfriends call it.
Okay. And so is it just a glass of wine a night, or?
Well, no, it starts with a glass of wine. Sometimes I don't plan on drinking a whole bottle. That my intention isn't to drink a whole bottle. But then, I get so much housework and I'm tired from the day, and it just kind of takes the edge off when I'm dealing with the kids, because I have a bunch of little kids, and it can get really challenging, being a mom.
So what I hear you say is that you drink because it helps you get through the tasks that you have at home, and it takes the edge off, and it seems to help you deal with the kids and finish all the other stuff that you take care of after your regular work day is over.
Yeah, I always joke, but my real job starts after I get out of work. I can work all day, but then when I get home, it's like, mommy this, mommy that, and trying to cook dinner and fold laundry, and the wine just kind of gives me that kind of patience, and I think to get things done without losing my temper a little bit, it just kind of makes me mellow, and I enjoy it.
Okay. So do you complete everything that you need to complete, like household-wise, do you feel, once the wine, you drink it and?
Yeah, I definitely get everything done, probably more done than I'm drinking.
Okay. So do you see drinking as an issue, or is it just people have said stuff to you and you just kind of came into?
No, I have to admit that I get disappointed in myself when I drink more than I planned to drink.
So do you feel that you can control your drinking?
Well, I don't drink during the day when I'm at work. It's mostly at home and on the weekends. But, like I said, sometimes I plan on drinking, 1 or 2 glasses, and then I just keep drinking. And then I go to bed and the whole bottle's gone by the time my head hits the pillow.
So if you had to range how many times this happens in a week, like the whole bottle is gone before your head hits the pillow, how many times would you say that? And what's your work schedule like? Is it Monday through Friday, or?
Yep, I work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
Okay.
I get up, I drop the kids off at school, and then I go to work. It has been getting a little more challenging to get up in the morning. I haven't been feeling as good. But I push through it. I'm on time for work. I'm not late. But it's almost like I feel like I really feel like the drinking is helping me get the things that I need to get done, but I'm not feeling as good as I used to before I started drinking during the day.
Okay. So how many bottles of wine do you finish in a week?
Well, during the weekdays, it's like 3 to 5.
Okay.
My goal is like 2 maybe. But like I said, I end up finishing a bottle in one night sometimes. And but the weekends, I just, it depends on what's going on the weekends. It could be, 2 to 5 in a weekend, just cleaning the house and, doing things around the house, gardening and cooking and laundry, cleaning, and just.
So what I'm hearing you say is that the drinking helps you and you're okay with it because you get everything you need to get done, and it hasn't really seemed to impact anything except for how you feel in the morning when you get up. And and your disappointment lies in you drinking more than the 2 bottles you plan to drink during the weekdays, and then on the weekends it varies. But right now you're okay with that because you're doing household chores and things like that?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm okay with it. I just say as of now, I'm still getting everything done, but, alcoholism runs in my family.
Okay.
And I just don't want to end up like my family members. And yeah, I wish the bottom line is I wish I didn't have to drink or feel like I have to drink to get things done in my house. Like I just want to not drink, but it does help. So I guess I don't really know what else to do besides drink when I get home.
Okay. And when did you start drinking like this?
More so recently, I think, maybe last summer it started. I've always drank here and there, but I think more so since last summer, it's been a little more challenging.
Can you tell me what happened last summer?
Well, I was going through a divorce,
Okay.
I was at the beginning of the divorce. Maybe I'm feeling it's challenging, it's tough. It was a tough time. It's still a tough time.
Okay. So can I ask your marital status now? Are you still single or?
No, we're still going through the divorce.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff involved with that. So, I'd probably say that I'm struggling with that. With the kids and, what the impact that it's having on them. So, the drinking probably helps me deal with that too.
Okay. And is this your first time coming to see anybody or talking about anything like this? Or?
Professionally, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you looking to get out of coming here?
I'm not really sure. I'm still not sure where I'm at with the drinking. Am I, I don't know. I don't think I'm an alcoholic because I can work all the time and take care. Everything gets done. If you came at my house, you wouldn't think, oh, this person's an alcoholic. I'm not angry or violent. I guess I'm just being mindful, or I don't know what the word is.
Okay. Well, that's good that you're aware that alcohol is seeming to raise an issue and that it does make you feel a little tired in the morning, things aren't getting done, and that you're using it for some emotional stability, just a little bit it seems like, because you said it helps you cope with the children and what they're going through the divorce and what you're going through the divorce because it's a hard time. So what I have is a tool that will help us gauge where you are and what's the next step possibly to do with drinking, so that way we can plan what it is that you want to do and what outcome you hope happens from these visits here on out, and if one-on-one therapy is the best place for you, or if you should do some more intense groups or things like that. But we can start small. All this is up to you. I do what you ask because you run the show, and I only speak to the people you want me to speak to and things like that. So I figured we could start there if you didn't mind.
Yeah, when you talk about speaking to people, I don't want this to go anywhere. My husband doesn't need any more ammunition than he has. This is more like me doing this for me and the kids, and frankly, I don't feel like it's any of his business.
Okay. So with that being said, everything that we do say here stays here. It's very confidential. We have HIPAA. So the only person I would
We have
ever...
what?
HIPAA.
HIPAA. Which is?
HIPAA is a law that protects clients who come and see therapists. So that way what is said here stays here. It's private. But I do have to say this. If there's any point where you have any intent to hurt yourself or somebody else, I do have to bring that up to my supervisor, and I will let you know that prior to it being anything, just because that's the only thing that trumps HIPAA is your safety and somebody else's safety. But other than that, this all stays here. I don't talk to anybody you don't want me to talk to, and that's how it goes.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
And it's all confidential, so.
All right, good. That makes me feel better.
So I figured we will start and we'll take this test to see where you're at. And so the answers are, 1 is strongly disagree, 2 is disagree, 3 is undecided or unsure, 4 is agree, and 5 is strongly agree.
Okay.
So I really want to make changes in my drinking.
I agree.
Sometimes I wonder if I am an alcoholic.
No, I don't. I disagree with that.
If I don't change my drinking soon, my problems are gonna get worse.
I'm not sure about that.
Okay. I've already started making some changes in my drinking.
No, I wish I did, but I definitely disagree with that.
Okay. So is it strongly agree or a little bit more than disagree or?
I strongly disagree. Unfortunately, I mean, I want to be honest here, 'cause I'm trying to help myself.
Okay. I was drinking too much at one time, but I managed to change my drinking.
I know. I disagree with that.
Sometimes I wonder if my drinking is hurting other people.
I haven't really thought of that. So I guess I'd say I'm unsure about that.
I am a problem drinker.
Well, it's definitely a problem that I drink more than I'd like to. So yeah, I would say I can agree with that. Just agree, not strongly, but agree.
Okay. I'm not just thinking about changing my drinking, I'm already doing something about it.
Yeah, I would say by coming here, I'm probably doing something about it.
I already changed my drinking and I'm looking for ways to keep from slipping back to my old pattern.
No, I definitely haven't done that yet.
Okay. I have a serious problem with drinking.
I wouldn't say it's serious, at least not yet anyway. So just disagree with that, number 2.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm in control of my drinking.
Yeah, no, I don't, I'm kind of thinking I might not be in control of it. So, do I wonder if I'm in control? No, I'm not wondering.
My drinking is causing a lot of harm.
No, it's not causing a lot of harm. I disagree with that.
I'm actively doing things now to cut down or stop drinking.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Like, I'm exploring it, thinking of it.
I want help to keep from going back to the drinking problems that I had before.
No, I don't agree with that. I've never had a drinking problem.
Okay. I know that I have a drinking problem.
I'm undecided about that.
Okay. There are times when I wonder if I drink too much.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I am an alcoholic.
I'm not sure about that one.
I am working hard to change my drinking.
I'm not sure about that one.
I have made some changes in my drinking and I want some help to keep from going back to the way I used to drink.
No, I haven't made changes yet. Just disagree with that one.
So I'm going to tally up the score real quick.
Okay.
So currently right now for recognitions, it's numbers 1, 3, 7, 10, 12, and your range is at a 32, which says that you're at medium.
Okay.
For ambivalence, your range is at a 16, and then for taking steps, it says you're at a 33. And so the scores that you want to get when doing this test for recognitions is anywhere between 7 and 35, but right now it says that you're at a medium. And so what that means is that you're aware that it could be an issue, but you're not so sure as how much of an issue it is, because like you said, you're still functioning, you're still able to get up and do the things that you need to do, you make it to work on time, you're cooking dinner, you're still doing household chores, and it seems to be keeping your mental state somewhat okay, but it is causing a problem because you said you feel tired and it's a struggle at times to do things, and you're drinking a little more than what you would like. So that's definitely something to pay attention to. Your ambivalence means that you sometimes wonder if you're in control and if you're drinking too much, but you're aware that you are drinking. So you try to keep it contained and you try to make sure that it doesn't look like it's out of control and that everything paints in a pretty picture. But it's a plus because taking steps means that you came here, so you're willing to look into this as an issue and that you think it is a problem and you just want some help. So you seem to be in the right spot for all of this, so I am glad that you came in today to talk. My only concern is now that we have this in front of us is what we do next. So typically in situations like this, my suggestion is that you attend some sort of support group or peer group. And I think that's the first step with talking about what's going on and then related to other people if you would like. And you still stay and you do one-on-one counseling. But I want to know what you're able to do because you obviously have a life and you have children that need tended to and what you're capable to do. So what is it that you would want to do with this information that you have?
Well, I think at least coming back to see you again would be something I'd be interested in doing.
Okay. That's awesome. So I will hold off and put you in the support group for now, and I'll have you come back in and we'll discuss some more of the situations that you said that were going on to kind of help with you drinking and picking up that wine bottle. If you could do me a favor, when you go home, if you can document the brand of wine, how much it is that you drink during the night, how many bottles or glasses, and how you feel in the morning. So I'm going to give you a sheet that goes over a lot of feeling words, but if you could just circle or highlight which one you're feeling and what day it was on and what happened to precipitate that feeling, I would appreciate that, because then we can gauge kind of what's going on, what's leading to you drinking maybe a little more than you would like or maybe a little less.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm going to provide you with that. So here this is. Like I said, nobody sees any of this. It's all confidential. It stays here. And so our Wednesdays at 3 still good for you? Or?
It's good.
All right.
Okay.
So thank you, Jennifer, for
All right,
coming in.
thank you.
It was
Nice to meet you.